In Steven Spielberg's 1991 classic, Hook, a reimagining about an adult Peter Pan, a boy who never wanted to grow up, but did just that, and got married and had children. The Lost Boys had little to no backstory, but what if they did? How did Rufio become the new leader of the Lost Boys? And why would he be so jealous of this new stranger? What if, unlike the character in the film Let On, that Rufio didn't recognize him? He could have thought that there was more to this man that meets the eye. What if Rufio, being the oldest, also looked up to Peter as a father figure? Or maybe even a brother? Let's look at it from Rufio's point of view. He's now the big brother of the orphan family. All of them growing up without a family, yet Peter was the oldest and provided for them. Rufio especially may have looked up to Peter as a father figure. That is, up until he left Neverland for Moira and his 2 kids. Now Peter is repeating the same cycle that he had faced, Peter leaving Rufio behind, making him feel abandoned. All this time, Rufio could have built this up, all this anger and resentment, with Peter having no clue. After all, he forgot who he was and what he meant to them, especially Rufio. And from then on, Rufio had no one to look up to but himself. As Peter starts to remember, so does Rufio, which ended up being his last words, "I wish I had a dad like you." And it makes his death scene that much more impactful.
Do you know what I wish? I wish I had a dad like you. Dad, I'm sorry.
Rufio died in the arms of the man he looked up to the most, and is the key to reminding Jack of who and his dad is. It's not just a death for shock value, it really is a significant part of the story. Hook is undoubtedly filled with complex parent and child dilemmas for a film that's the opposite about growing up. No matter how much life gets in the way, always be there for your kids. There's always an unspoken story. We're all destined to grow up. What's important is remaining young at heart and not letting life distract you. Rufio may have been a lost boy, but he died finding closure.